Hey there, I'm Sketchy Main, and welcome back to Games of the Ages, where we are now playing Xevious. Yet another one of those games where I don't know. I was gonna say something about how it starts while the intro thingy is still going, but now I was just thinking about how I was shooting, but you didn't hear it because the intro song was still playing. Whoa. Ooh. Can I reach the high score? I guess we'll see. At this rate, I'm not going to. What if I just did this the whole game? Went back and forth. And just, see if I hit anything. Also, just do this the whole time. Yeah, that's probably a bad idea. Oh my god! I knew it was coming, and I was like, that's why I started moving back, but I still get hit. It's like, what even is going on in this game? Are aliens invading Earth? Or, are we exploring a different planet? And what's even the point of these disc things? All they do is fly towards you and then whisked away. Ooh, okay, well now they're shooting at me. Yeah, nice. Is this what you would call a bullet hell game? I mean, there isn't really a lot of bullets flying around for the most part. But I mean, whenever what else? God. It's not a space shooter either, because you're not technically in space. Play of one motif. I was gonna read the ship name in that accent, but I didn't have time. Because you're not technically in space, but what do you call this genre of game? You know? Oof. I wonder if, shooting stuff on the ground gives you more points than shooting other things that are flying at you in the air. Pretty sure some stuff on the ground gives you a decent amount of points compared to stuff in the air. Thought you had me there, huh? Nope. Oop. Haha. Same thing happened. I could do a more precise shot if I wasn't panicking and trying not to get hit. I love doing that, God! Shooting right in the middle. One thing I don't understand is, like, every time you lose a life and start going again, you're, like, always in the forest, and then you start going back to, like, where you were. Even if, like... So it's like, you are where you were, but you always start in a forest. Like, why? How does that make sense? Oop. Darn it. Darn it! That's the part I always found kind of weird. Like, I guess it's to give you, like, you know, a start before, you know, you're thrown into the thick of things again. But still, like... That would suck if those things on the ground shot at you all the time, like, even if you passed them. Why do I keep missing stuff on the ground? Ooh! No! You can't do that. You can't shoot me after you're off screen. Like, so what I was saying before is, like, are we on Earth? Or, was I saying that before? Anyways. So, like, are we on Earth or are we on an alien planet that looks like Earth and stuff? Because it's like, what? Why would we be attacking tanks and stuff on the ground if, like, this was our planet? Like, isn't that our military? Unless, you know, there's an alien military now that's also taken control of the ground and planted all these thingies everywhere. So, I might just be... Uh-oh. I wanted to shoot that big block! I didn't have time to get to it. So I could have sworn you shot it and, like, you get something for it. Get away from me! You dumb... Stupid dumb... Whoa. Whoa. And what's that big symbol on the floor? It looks like some kind of eagle. Okay. So now it's looking more and more like a military base. Oh no! Eeg! Oh, that gave me an extra life. Well, no, I don't think that specifically. I think it's because I got 20,000 points. That's what gave me an extra life. So now I got to 20,000. I'm halfway there. Can I get to the high score? Boom. Almost crashed into that. So, like... I don't think I've made it to this part of the game before. Oh my lord! Now this... No! Oh, right, I got the extra life. Now that is what you would call a bullet hell. It's kind of weird calling a genre of game... What? I'm just, like, past the boss now? Like, I mean, kind of a relief, but at the same time, that's, like, that sucks. It's like, I wanted to defeat it, you know? Yeah, I've definitely have not made it this far before. Oh. From, like, the times I used to play this, because, like, it's once again one of those games I played from, like, I don't know, retro game collections. The kinds you get on, PS1. And, God. Pretty good score, though. How do I... Oh. S. I put a space at the beginning. Oops. Oops. L and the K. Scat. Where is it? I don't know my alphabet. S-T. Sketch. Skect. Sketch. E. So close to the high score. So about those, what was I? Oh yeah. So about those, floating panel things. One thing about those is that, like, well, before I mentioned that, I was also saying earlier, it's kind of weird to call a genre game a bullet hell, because it's like, you know, like, I don't mind cursing, swearing, or cursing, cussing, whatever you want to call it. I don't mind cussing all that much, but like, you know, it's just weird to call a genre of game by a curse word. It's like saying, it's like if a title of a game had a cuss word in it, and you're like, oh yeah, my favorite game is, I can't think of anything, but you get what I'm saying. Yeah, that was stupid. I'm giving it another go because I was close to the high score. I don't think I'm gonna get to it again, at least not very easily, but, you know, hey, why not try? I swear to God. Yeah, I'm definitely sucking this time. So, anyways, as I was saying, like, about the floating panel things, I heard, like, I believe I remember, like, someone saying, or I read somewhere that, like, Xevious, or Star Fox, was inspired by Xevious to some extent. Or, like, the creator of Star Fox, was very, like, fascinated with this type of game or something. Or at least one of the people working on Star Fox, like, was like that. Like, I might be, you know, just talking out of my ass here, but, like, I just remember something like that, and so, like, I wonder if that's... God! So, like, I wonder if that's, like, you know how Andros on the Super Nintendo Star Fox shoots those panels out of his eyes? So I wonder if, like, that's partly inspired by the floating panels from these games. From this game. These games, whatever. But, yeah, I think I'm done here. I got a decent score, and I got to put my initials in, so, like, yeah, good enough, you know? And there it is, my name. So, join me next time on Games of the Ages.